What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Torque Spec Garage. Got another how-to video for you today. Today we're going to be doing an oil change on a Nissan Kicks. It's actually the same one we did the transmission service on. The car that I have been criticized the most over about how we did that on any of my YouTube video series things. So it's kind of funny, but so I'm sure there'll be some Nissan master mechanics that tell us we do this wrong too. But anyway, we're going to get right to it. Shoo! Talk about horsepower. Cold revs at that. Put it on the chip. We're going to change the oil anyway. Alright guys, like I said, you know the deal. 2021 Nissan Kicks. Little eco box. Oh, and we're backing up again. This guy. It's so hard to find good help. Alright guys, so if it were me doing this, I'm kind of just videoing this ordeal. I would, you know, like a normal person, raise it up off the ground. But this guy here said you don't know, not pause, unpause.
She's looking for her keys. They're in my pocket.
You idiot.
She's like, I just can't find my keys. I got both.
Don't tell her, make it even funnier.
I'm not.
Cassie, I'm sorry. Anyway, back to it. If it were me, I would jack the car up off the ground, but Captain Nissan Master Tech over here said you
I'm
don't.
gonna get a flat or even surface, and then I'm
said you don't need to get off the ground. Man, it's so easy. So watch.
And then I'm gonna see.
All right, guys. So like I said, he's not going to lift the car up, but anyway, you're going to need a drain pan, 4.3 quarts of an OW20 oil. He went with Valvoline, high mileage. He got a freaking STP filter.
All autos bad.
And he has a little mat so his back don't get hurt when he's scraping across the concrete.
Get you some towels.
Get you some shop rags, funnel. It's the drain bolt's a 14 millimeter.
Yep.
So you need that in a socket. I think his is over here. Bing bong. Yeah, so what you want to do is just sling it up under the car without really looking.
You gotta just get it prepared.
Mm-hmm.
Might want to pop the hood.
Yeah, you might. Yeah, you got. First thing you're supposed to do is pop the hood, take the oil cap off so the oil drains out easier.
Get rid of it.
All right, guys. First thing first, get your little prop rod up because you know why have hood struts. Take your oil cap loose. Just set it to the side. Don't lose it.
You gotta make sure you wipe it out.
Yeah, wipe it, clean it. All right, guys. This is how much room Scrawny's got to work with here since he didn't want to lift the car up off the ground.
The bolt's back here. You make sure you got your drain plug. You make sure it's in the right place.
Yeah, heavy on them. Make sure you're turning it the right direction.
Yeah, I know.
At Taco.
You can break it just a little bit, then you move your can in the right place.
Pop your vent on top of your...
Yeah, we already did that.
No, you didn't.
Yeah.
On your drain pan.
Oh yeah, I already did that.
Oh, there you go.
Only rookies drop the bolt in the pan. Notice, we're not rookies. Barely got a piece of oil on us.
A piece of oil.
Piece. It'll drain for about an hour.
That oil looks darker than soot. Y'all just use and abuse this thing, don't you?
4 seconds.
Yeah, and anyway, guys, there's the transmission we did a service on. Still working. All you geniuses out there. Gloop. Do your ad read.
This adjustable.
Sponsored by Hypotough.
Yeah, the ones that latch on can be kind of difficult in the small cars. So if you just like it's small, it works good. This one works better than the whatever the strap ones are, whatever they're called.
And thank you for coming to Tech Talk with Harrison. Let's get this filter off.
Really?
Mm-hmm. All right, let's see what you got, Chief.
All right, I'm gonna move our pan just a little bit.
A little maneuver.
We don't want any. By the way, just again,
confusion. There's your filter right there.
This adjustable wrench. Since someone's gonna come in the comments, you didn't say where to get it. Literally anywhere.
I'll link it in the
Walmart, Target.
I'll link all this stuff in my
your
description
face,
if you need
my
it.
face. Yes, get in there.
There you go. Well, this one works way better than the strap ones. As I crush the bottom of the filter.
You're not. It ain't like you're using it. You just lock it in there. And
It's cool, man, until you rip the bottom of the filter off.
I've never ripped the bottom of a filter off.
Yet.
It might be first. You know what also today's going to happen? Texas going to beat Georgia.
In your freaking dreams, brother.
Between the hedges.
Down. All right, guys. So yeah, 1/4 turn at a time here as you're crushing the filter in on itself.
Oh, you know what? Some people just got soft hands.
I'm telling you. Yeah, you
Look at this,
use
see?
the dang.
I'm going to put it just a little bit.
Now I see why people made fun of us on the other video we did on this car.
Well,
You guys look like idiots.
Well, they're
Well, I
just
mean, we
mad.
are.
Look, you just give it a little turn.
Yeah, give it a little turn, let it drain out.
Get a little
Easy
bit out.
breezy.
All right, guys, after you let it drain a little bit, they tell you this all the time. You know, most of those parts stores, they're just trying to upsell you. After you drain this out, all you got to do is wipe it off. I mean, they tell you got to change the filter after you crushed it at the bottom, but you don't really have to. You just kind of let it drain off like this a little bit. Then you just kind of, you stick it right back up in there. You don't even have to wipe it off because, you know, there's a seal on the top, which a little bit of oil is a good lubricant for it. So once you get it back on, it's a little slippery. Won't go back on.
All right, guys, this was just for comedy purposes only. Yes,
No, this is legit.
Yes, you changed
This is
your
legit.
filter.
This is legit. See?
No.
The filter goes right back on.
No.
The oil's
No.
fine. You're good to go.
No.
You don't even have to tighten it. Hand tight's good.
Oh, no. Take that crushed soda can off.
This is just for comedic purposes, or is it? We're going to use an STP oil filter. It's a Nissan, not a Ferrari. You can use it. It works just fine.
Can you tell me the part number at least there, Enzo?
76607.
Say, sick.
I would
Good Lord,
recommend getting the
S6607.
extra life one, but the problem
but I'm cheap,
when I went
and I
to
hate this
AutoZone, when I went to AutoZone, they only had the normal filter, not the extended life. Wasn't my fault they didn't have it in stock, and I wasn't going to wait there until the dude found a new one. So
Sure.
here we go, $4.99.
So, guys, like I said, that last bit was just comedic. We are using a brand new filter.
No, this is the old one. This is the old one for sure.
And
Crushed and all.
Captain, like I said, my captain master mechanic over here said he's not going to pre-fill his filters. You can do it if you want. I always do it just so you guys know he's not going to do
I'm
it.
the pre-filled filter.
That filter looks different than the other one.
When you take off the oil filter, yes, we are actually changing it for the master mechanics out there. You need to wipe it off. Make sure you got a good seal, good baseline for your gasket.
Surface for your new.
And then what you do is to make sure it seals properly. There's a rubber gasket on the edge of this. You get a little bit of oil, rub it around your finger, stick it on the gasket so it'll seal to the metal properly. And yes, we are going to fill it. We're just looking and cleaning it. All right, replace the crush washer. Make sure you buy one. It's really good to do that. If not, you could leak. Most Mazdas do. I know this isn't a Mazda because it's not a piece of junk, but regardless of the fact.
You said it was a piece of junk 5 minutes ago.
It's a Nissan, man. It's made by, like, the overseers.
What do you mean by that?
It's made overseas. What do you mean?
That thing was probably manufactured here.
Move your piece a little bit. Get the plug in there.
Put your drain bolt back in.
Yeah, before you put oil in it. You know, I know there's going to be a guy out there named Jeffrey. It's always a Jeffrey, dude. It's a guy that doesn't go by Jeff. You know, his parents named him Jeffrey, but like he goes by, most of the time they go by Jeff. But it's the one guy that actually goes by Jeffrey that's not going to put the plug in.
That's Hefe, man.
That's 100%. He's like, oh man, I didn't put it in. I filled it back up with oil. I'm like, all right, well.
Little 21 Jump Street reference. That's Hefe, man. Hefe said he wants
It's true, man. It's always the guy that's like.
What's the torque spec on that drain plug?
Gosh, I think it's like 18 foot-pound.
All right. Then take your new filter.
I'm just putting this on there so I don't lose it, because I'll lose it up underneath the car. I gotta wipe my hand off.
Interesting.
Let me tell you this. My brother will tell you, you can't just hand tie the the STP, the oil filter. I'm like, dude, you can definitely hand tighten an STP oil filter.
You can hand tighten any filter.
My brother, he'll probably put that at 100 psi. He'll be like, yeah, hey, next guy doing it, not me.
Yeah, guys. So just make sure you get your filter down snug. Give it an extra like quarter turn. Nothing crazy. Ain't got to over torque it. Don't let your knuckles turn white because you're squeezing it and turning it so hard.
Make sure you wipe it off so you can see if there's any, if you have any drainages or something like that.
But you shouldn't because you have a new filter, new crush washer.
And you pre-oiled your oil filter.
Yep.
I can't emphasize that enough. Pre-oil the oil filter. At least halfway.
Just fill it up. Yeah, fill it up about halfway.
About halfway.
Easier startup on the car.
Yeah. And if you don't do it, well then, you know what? Disclaimer. You grenade your car because you're a Jeffrey, that's your problem.
Right, make sure you know. Whenever you're working on your car, you gotta have a coffee break.
Mm-hmm.
This is sponsored by Folgers.
No, we actually just took the old oil and dumped it in here. It's like a rite of passage. Just remember, peace on earth, we got that used OW20. Oh, yeah. I'll be running real good here in a minute.
Yeah, right to the bathroom.
Yeah. Gotta go right now. Gotta go. All right, guys, everything underneath buttoned up, tightened up. So he's grabbing the pan out from under there.
Make sure if you got ramps, you could use them. But if you're 165 pounds of
Skinniness, you can just put your arm underneath.
Mm-hmm.
And make sure if you're looking for a place for all the environmentalists that watch our channel, Wade's channel,
You just take this container back to AutoZone, you dump it in their recycling bin, and you do something good.
You don't dump it out in your yard?
Because we're selfless. Right? For the Jeffries, not the Jeffs, the Jeffries, this is the top of the cap. You cannot stand this back up before you put the cap on the container. See? Then you close your little tab right here. Then you can stand it up. If you don't do this in this order, the oil will come out of this. Right here. Remember, for the Jeffries, not the Jeffs.
All right, guys. So after you get done with all the tomfoolery, sorry, I know this is going to be a little longer video, but we're having fun with it. So everything down low's tightened up, torqued, good. So now we're up top. We got our funnel. Like I said, OW20.
I got the max mileage, high mileage, max life.
Yeah, dude.
This car's got
Live the high life.
85 or almost 90,000 miles on it in 4 years. So
We use the max life.
yeah, we're gonna use something to maybe help it out. It uses 4.3 liters.
Quarts.
Liters and quarts are literally the same thing.
No, they're not.
Literally right there.
No,
Quarts.
not the same.
Same thing.
No, it's not.
Listen, we live in America.
We're using the
metric
American measurement.
metric system. It's not standard.
So what you want to do is put 4.3 quart liters?
If the oil coming out's not gold, then it's obviously not new. But that's for the Jeffries, not the Jeffs.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And guys, there's a little measuring thing so you can tell how much you're putting in there on the back of the jug. Just in case.
Just in case the Jeffries can't measure.
Can't wait for someone named Jeffrey to watch this video.
I sure hope they do. and they're going to be like, hey, Susan, guess what? They're talking about me. Remember that time I forgot to put the drain plug in your car and I grenaded it? Crazy. I just blamed the Pet Boys.
Turns out I'm an idiot.
Then I blame Pet Boys.
Pet Boys do everything for less. All right, guys, after you get everything filled up, don't forget to put your oil cap back on or you will have a giant mess on your hands. Your dipstick's right here. Let's pull her on out, wipe it off.
Someone's going to probably say, oh, you didn't do it right because you got a little oil on the top of the engine. Hey, you know what? My car,
Jeffrey,
my master
my
mechanic.
car, my
That's
driveway.
why you get paid $400 an hour at the dealership.
Oh, dealership, huh?
Dude, dealerships are tough. Yep, measures out right.
Right
Just gotta make sure it's right there.
between the dots.
fill line. It's a little line
This
right there.
little hole
Low.
means low. That one means high. You ideally want to be either up to the second one or right in between.
It clearly says L and H.
H means high.
Obviously.
Means over full.
No, H means
Yes.
it's high.
Look it up.
H means
It's supposed to be
full.
right in between the dots.
Listen, it's 4.3 measured out.
I'm just telling you. Don't argue with me.
Where's that hole at? It's good to go. Wipe off a little.
All right, guys. So yeah, just let it run for a second. You can get up underneath it, look at your filter and your plug, make sure you don't have any leaks. And then we're gonna show you how to reset the oil maintenance light.
All right. Once you get over here, you need to reset the oil filter. You hit down on the little button here. You can go left and right. Right all the way over to the settings. You go down to maintenance. Click on maintenance, oil and filter. We did 5,213 miles. We're gonna go down. You're gonna reset, confirm, and now it's back to 0.
Bingo.
This thing's got 87,158 on it. Time to trade her in, Bill.
Time for it to go. All right, guys, and that's going to do it for another video here on Torque Spec Garage. Like I said, don't take us too seriously. We have fun with these. It's just, it's fun.
Change the oil filter.
This is just a good way to save yourself some money, do this stuff yourself. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to leave them in the comments. I'll get to you, help you any way I can. But I appreciate you guys for supporting the channel. Thank you for watching. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Later, guys.